every season is a smoky eye, and we are doing a smoky eye, but the smoky eye is changing a bit now. It's getting a little more diffused. There isn't so much definition. It just kind of fades out. I would say the new word for a smoky eye is a smolder. It's a smolder around the eye. When we do an eyeshadow application, it's always good to always start with a primer to neutralize the base so that when we apply color, it goes on very true, very even. So we have a very smooth base to work on. A finger application really warms the product into the eyelid. So we're just going to move it across the eye here and just get a really neutral, smooth, polished base. This is our Proof eyeliner palette, cream eyeliner palette, and I am using Lava. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take our number 15 brush, which really, the brush is the key. The brush is it's beveled at the end, so it's good for depositing color. And for a cream product, we're just going to start right at the lash line, blend into the lash line. Like always, we start at the lash line because we want the intensity at the lash line, and we're going to fade up onto the lid. Now the reason that the cream liners are so popular is because of the pliability, the movement. Anybody can use this product and really use it with ease. It doesn't really take a master of artistry to use this product. So if you see, I'm not creating a really solid base, I'm creating a very sheer base of color, and I'm just working it over the lid, and I'm not working it into the crease, I'm just keeping it on the lid, so when she opens her eyes, you just have a nice sheer base of color. This is where the smoky eye basically originates. We have the sheer base of color, so there most of your work is done. So now we're going to go back in with Obsidian, which is it is probably one of the best shadow colors that we have for doing a smoky eye because it's that beautiful combination of a gray and a blue together. So it's not a gray, it kind of is a gunmetal. So I'm going to take our number 3 brush because I really want to deposit some color on the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press Obsidian over her previously applied cream liner and just really get that intensity all over the lid. And if you see, I'm starting at the lash line, but I'm just patting the product in to get coverage. And I'm just basically following her natural eye. This smoky eye is a little more rounded, so I'm not going to wing it out, I'm not going to lift it, I'm just going to follow her natural eye shape. A trend that I'm seeing a lot, that I think I saw last fall that I'm seeing this spring, is the drop shadow. The shadow underneath that's coming down a lot further, a lot lower. Basically where I was going with the whole smoldering, sultrate kind of look, the drop shadow is very bedroomized. So we're going to have Sarah look up, and I'm going to take Lava Cream Liner with our number 20 brush, and I'm just going to go right in her lash line. Basically where the shadow fades, smolders down into the lash line, is very kind of almost heavy and smoky on the bottom. So cream liners are incredible for that because they give you that beautiful, soft smolder. Doing smoky eye, it's encasing the entire eye. It's not stopping halfway, it's not stopping all the way through. So if you see, I'm just going to move the product back and forth and just get that nice, soft kind of smolder in the lash line. Now another trick is too, if I were to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, she's going to get that hard line under her eye. So what I do is I actually take the brush and kind of do little cross-hatching motions down underneath and bring the shadow down. So you're getting kind of a fade down effect without a really hard line across. This is one of my secret weapons, period. It's our double-ended smudgy brushes because you have your natural hair side that can apply a cream product and really get the product in and get it really smoldering at the lash line, and then an eraser on the other side to kind of clean up edges and smudge it down. I think the insider trick though is to take the product and to do your little cross-hatching motions underneath. So just dragging it down and doing almost like little X's. You want to think little X's. Now I'm going to move into number 15 brush, and this is where we're going to move into the drop shadow look. Number 15 brush, I'm going to take Obsidian, the shadow that I use on the top of her eye. I'm going to go in her lash line and really just fuzz it back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with Jet Set Waterproof Liner, and this is such an incredible product. I'm using our number 20 brush. You want to work in very small sections, so we're going to start right here. Work in sections so you get the whole entire inner rim coated up so you see no pink, you see no natural skin, you just see intense black liner in the inner rim. So now we're going to go in and we're going to intensify this a little bit. We're going to go in with Blackout Shadow, and I'm going to have Sarah close. I'm using number 15 brush. I'm just going to get more intensity in the lash line, but we're keeping it really smoldery, like I said. So now we're going to take one of my favorite brushes. This is our number 10 brush, and this is an essential. If you are an artist, you have to have this brush. And if you see what it's doing is it's taking the excess Obsidian and cream liner and it's just buffing it into her crease and giving her that nice, smoky, soft, smoky, smoldery appearance. As you know, mascara is the most important thing. You can never, ever, ever do eye makeup without mascara. It is a faux pas. It is a no-no. It is the one thing I am insane about. Mascara is very, very key. So I'm going to have Sarah close her eyes, and I'm going to start in the base and wiggle over the lash line. And I bend the brush because it really, really helps you get into the base of the lash where the mascara needs to be deposited, because that's what keeps the lift in the lash. If you coat up the ends of the lashes too much, it weighs lashes down. It actually does the reverse effect of what you want mascara to do. So that's why I always bend the mascara wand. Wow, so look at her. We're going into foundation, and we are using our high def foundation, which is a personal favorite of mine. And when we're applying foundation, we always want to start in the center of the face, and this look really calls for a natural skin. So I'm using our brush number 13 and just blending right out here. Now the one thing about foundation is not to wear it all over your face. Especially Sarah has such amazing skin, we just need it right through her T-zone, and we're just going to blend out. If you ever feel the pressure of your hand when you're doing makeup, that means you're putting on too much product. So I'm using very, very light whisking motions, and if you see, the coverage that this foundation gives is incredible. Look at how that just cleans everything up. So next we're going to set the skin just a little bit with powder, just to the T-zone, so we still have a natural finish with our halo powder, which is something new and incredible. And if you see, she still has a radiance going through her skin. A trick is our brush, our number 1 powder brush, is flat. The reason it's flat is because we want to press product into the skin, not buff and move foundation. So if you see, she's just getting a perfect finish right here. Beautiful, gorgeous, keeping her natural radiance to her skin. Well, the lips, it's one of our lip treatments actually in Ray. It's a nice kind of very stained lip, but it's not too glossy. You're just going to see a little bit of lip, not too much cheek. Like I said again, kind of modern take on old Hollywood. So there you have it, and that's the look.